Hello students, again chapter 2 Russian Revolution, unit 4. Now we see the unit 4, what changed after October in Russia. Now we see the role of the Bolshevik party in this new video. The Bolshevik were totally opposed to private property. As we know, Bolshevik party under the leadership of Lenin, they were totally opposed of the private property or the aristocratic family. They believe in the socialist ideology, and the private property must belong to the nation. The Bolsheviks were totally opposed to the private property. Most industry and banks were nationalized in November 1917. Most of the industries, like textile industries and other industries of Russia, were nationalized, as well as the banks, means the money banks are there. So banks of the country were also nationalized up to November 1917. This meant that the government took over ownership and management. What is the meaning of this nationalization? Means the government took complete control over the money as well as the industry, means workers are there. So they are now the real owner, and they are totally independently involved in the management of the country. Land was declared social property. Previously what happened, the lands belongs to the owners. Now the land, agricultural lands, was declared social property, and peasants were allowed to seize the land of the nobility, and peasants were allowed to take up the land of the owners. In cities, Bolsheviks enforced the partition of large houses according to the family requirement, means large houses were divided among the poor people. They banned the use of the old titles of aristocracy. Old titles were abolished. To assert the change, new uniforms were designed. New uniform was allowed to wear by the people. They were designed for army as well as the officials. Following the clothing competition organized in 1918, when the Soviet had, that is called Budionova was chosen. This is the picture of the dress. The soldiers wearing the Soviet hat, that is called Budionova. Look in the second paragraph. The Bolshevik party was renamed the Russian Communist Party Bolshevik. Now it is renamed as a Russian Communist Party, because Lenin was in the favor of to use the word Communist Party Bolshevik. In November 1917, the Bolsheviks conducted the elections to the Constituent Assembly. November, they conducted the election, that is for Constitution Assembly, but they failed to gain the majority support, but they did not get the success in that election. In January 1918, the assembly rejected Bolshevik measures and Lenin dismissed the assembly, and result of that, the Lenin dismissed the assembly, because what happened, the assembly rejected the Bolshevik measures, means the whatever the steps the Bolshevik party took up, the assembly rejected those steps. So Lenin dismissed the assembly. He thought the all Russian Congress of Soviet was more democratic than an assembly. He believed the Russian Congress of Soviets were more democratic, more people friendly than an assembly elected in uncertain conditions. March 1918, despite opposition by their political allies, the Bolshevik made peace with Germany at Brest-Litovsk. And what happened in March 1918, the opposition party was not in the favor to make it ally or make friendship with Germany, but the Bolshevik party under the leadership of Lenin was ready to make friendly tie-up with Germany at Brest-Litovsk. In the years that followed, the Bolshevik became the only party to participate in the elections to the All Russian Congress of Soviets. And later, what happened? The only one big party was in Russia, that is the Bolshevik party, and they were only people who selected for All Russian Congress of Soviets, which became the parliament of the country, that is Duma. Russia became a one-party state. Now again, the condition is same. Before that, there was a aristocratic party was there, king was there, czar was there. Now the condition again same in Russia. Russia became the one-party state. Trade unions were kept under party control, means under the control of Bolshevik party. The secret police called the Cheka first and later is called OGPU and NKVD punished those who criticized the Bolsheviks, means there is no chance of opposition against the Bolshevik party and their policy. Many young writers and artists rallied to the party because it stood for socialism and for change. After October, what happened in 1917, this led to the experiments in the arts and architecture. Many became disillusioned because of the censorship the party encouraged. But what happened? There was no freedom of expression. Parties did not allow the opposition, and under such conditions that Russia again went under the leadership of one party, just like the Tsar regime. Look in the picture, figure 13, the May Day demonstration in Moscow 1918. People were against the policy of Bolshevik party, once which they chose. Now see the next page, 4.1, the Civil War. Because people were not free and they opposed the some policies of Bolshevik party, and there was complete dissatisfaction with the party. So in the 4.1 we can understand the Civil War in Russia. When the Bolsheviks ordered the land redistribution, the Russian army began to break up. Because of that order, the redistribution of the land, the Russian army began to break up. Soldiers, mostly peasants, wished to go home for the redistribution and deserted. The army persons, most of them were the peasants, they wished to go back to their home villages for the redistribution and deserted. And that is why they deserted the army. Non-Bolshevik socialists, liberals and supporters of autocracy condemned the Bolshevik uprising, and because of that the non-Bolshevik believers or the liberals or the radicals as well as the autocratic persons condemned the Bolshevik uprising, Bolshevik gain in the power. Their leaders moved to the South Russia and organized troops, and because of that they moved to the south of the Russia and organized the troops to fight the Bolsheviks, and they want to fight against the policies and against the government policies. And their struggle was also the struggle with gun also. They fight the Bolsheviks, the Reds, they called them the Reds. During 1918 to 1919, the Greens, the socialist revolutionaries, one is called Red, the Bolshevik one, and the Greens, the socialist revolutionaries, and White post-Tsarists controlled most of the Russian Empire. And later on what happened, the Reds Greens and Whites. So Reds were the Bolshevik and Greens were socialist revolutionaries and White were the post-Tsarist, controlled most of the Russian Empire. They were backed by French. They also got the support from the outside country, from France, Americans or British and Japanese troops. All those forces who were worried at the growth of socialism in Russia, because these countries were not socialist, so they were much worried, and that's why they supported the Greens or Whites against the Reds, means Bolshevik. As these troops and the Bolsheviks fought a civil war, looting, banditry and famine became common, and because of this internal tussle between the different parties and external support, people were facing the civil war, looting was very commonplace, and there was a famine in country. Supporters of the private property among whites, private properties whites means the pro-Tsarist, took harsh steps with peasants who had seized land. Such action led to the loss of popular support for the non-Bolsheviks, and because of that the non-Bolshevik had a support. By January 1920, the Bolsheviks controlled most of the former Russian Empire, and later on in January 1920 the Bolsheviks controlled the most of the former Russian Empire. They succeeded due to cooperation with the non-Russian nationalists, because they are getting the support from the non-Russian nationalist and Muslim jihadis, means social reformers. Cooperation did not work where Russian colonists themselves turned Bolshevik, but the places where the Bolshevik parties were in the power, they did not get any support. In Khiva, Central Asia, Khiva in the Central Asia, Bolshevik colonists brutally massacred. Bolshevik colonists were brutally massacred. Local nationalists, in the name of the defending socialism, defending socialism. In this situation, many knew confused about what the Bolshevik government represented, and because of their complete chaos in the country, and people did not understand where the Bolshevik party and what they were doing, so there was a confusion in the country. And who were the Bolshevik government represented, and who were the real party who represented the Bolshevik government. Second paragraph. Partly to remedy this, most non-Russian revolutionaries were given political autonomy. Non-Russian means who were non-Russians nationalists were given the political autonomy in the Soviet Union, means the people who were not from the Russian origin, they got the political autonomy in the Soviet Union, USSR. The state the Bolsheviks created, that the state was created by the Bolshevik party, Bolshevik created from the Russian Empire in December 1922. But since this was combined with unpopular policies, but what happened, the policies were not in the favor of the people, and they were unpopular policies that the Bolsheviks forced the local government to follow. The policies was not in the favor of the people, and people disobeyed and did not want to follow those policies. The local government opposed those policies made by the Bolshevik government. Like the harsh discouragement of the nomadism. What is the meaning of nomadism? Nomadism means lifestyle of those who do not live in one place but move from area to area to earn their living. So the people, they were moving from one place to another place and not have permanent home. Like this harsh discrimination of nomadism, attempt to win over different nationalities were only partly successful, and this policy was a partly successful, and people were not agree with the policies and the steps and measures took up by the Bolshevik government. Thank you.